with the investing in Africa Mining Indaba coming up in a few months' time, can you tell our viewers a bit about what's new to be expected with the 26th edition, and what was the rationale behind adding or even extending some of the programs at the Indaba?
Yeah, great. So we're very much looking forward to the 2020 show. In 2019, we obviously had a fantastic event with the 25th anniversary. So for us, it's very much about building on what was built in 2019. So it's from speaking to stakeholders and some of our key customers, we know that Mining Indaba has very much transitioned back to its roots of really focusing on driving investment into Africa. So for us, that is the core purpose of the event. How can we cover the key issues, the key topics, bring the key stakeholders together, but really drive investment into mining, into the continent. So from that, we will continue to do some of the similar things that we did in 2019, such as the investor battlefield, which has been really well received. We've had fantastic feedback from the people that have engaged with it, and also from the two winners as well. So 2018, the winner was Thor, and they have since secured an investment of over $70 million. And then Prospect Resources as well were the winners in 2019, and we very much look forward to seeing the progress that they've made. Other things such as the Investor Showcase, the Junior Mining Showcase, focus on battery metals. These are things that are fundamentally important to the industry that we'll continue to do. But on top of that, and obviously as a new organiser with a few new members of the team, we want to look at how we can really enhance the proposition for our clients, for our customers, and drive return on investment and return on time. So we've looked at a number of new initiatives for 2020, starting with the GC Forum, which is the General Counsel Forum, which is in partnership with Africa Legal. So what we're looking to do is bring the general counsels from the major mining companies in partnership with local legal firms to understand what are the key issues that are presented through navigating the regulatory frameworks across Africa. So we feel that's going to add a new audience to Mining Indaba, which is fantastic, and we look forward to seeing how that goes in 2020. In addition, we're looking at how can we also add value to the different stakeholders. So if we take junior miners and investors, we're looking at how can we really, as we mentioned before, drive return on investment for those groups. And what we've understood is that matchmaking and networking are really the key things that they need to do to make sure that they're having the conversations with the right people. So we've developed and invested significantly in an online matchmaking platform. So what we will do is, through a web developer that we've employed in London, is really understand, using the data that we get from our registration, what it is that our customers want, what it is the delegates want, what projects they're looking in, what minerals they're interested in, what geographies they're interested in as well, matching that against junior mining and mining companies, so we can put people together. And we have physical space within the exhibition hall, so we have the business matchmaking lounge, we have the investor lounge, where we have hosted and created meetings where these conversations can take place. And lastly, we have our new networking event, which will happen on the Tuesday night, which is Indaba After Hours, which is open to all of our delegates. And again, it's to really stimulate the networking, bring people together, and make sure that the right conversations are happening.
Okay. Tell me, what sort of numbers are you expecting for next year?
We're looking for 7,000. So we had just under 7,000 in 2019. We would obviously be happy with more, but 7,000 is the number that we're aiming for.
There seems to be a general sentiment that there's an increased appetite for engagement when it comes to engagement with the African mining sector. Why do you think this is the case?
Well, yeah, so obviously we engage a lot with the investor community. Investors are at the heart of Mining Indaba. Again, that is the main reason that the event is taking place, to drive that investment into Africa. And we, from understanding what the investment community is saying, is that ESG and sustainability is playing an ever more important role in their investment decisions. So the appetite for engagement is definitely there. If we want to attract the investment, then the right conversations and actually addressing the issues has to be talked about. So we do engage with the Alternative Mining Indaba. So they will definitely have their place, and through the Sustainability Day, they will have a voice within the event through the community and faith leaders, also through the VIP and Ministerial Symposium. And we want to really develop and enhance that relationship. So addressing and talking about the key issues we know is going to continue to drive that investment. You
only joined the Africa Mining Indaba team in July this year. Could you tell us a bit about this journey and how ITE Group became known as Hyve Group?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously the previous owners, Euromoney, the Mining Indaba was then bought out by ITE Group, and then ITE Group changed its name to Hyve Group in September 2019 this year. And it was very much a recognition of the transformation and the transition, the journey that the business has been on over the last 3 years. So from a pure play events business that ITE Group was, it had over 250 events. That's now scaled down to 150 market-leading content-driven events that are focused purely on delivering return on investment for its customers. And after going through that transformation from 2016 to 2019, we fundamentally became a different business. So to celebrate the success and really get us off on the right track with a clear focus on delivering these market-leading events, a rebrand was needed and a company name change was needed, and it's a really, really good time for the business.